That which superimposes on the truth is called upadhi. That which is superimposed on is called upahitam. So what is this body-mind person? Upadhi. It is superimposing on the witnessing awareness, the space of witnessing awareness. So that space of witnessing awareness is upahitam. Yes, but I cannot do. That's why, don't you feel bound sometimes? Yeah. When you taste a chocolate, you don't really taste it. Yes. You don't really taste it. That is why you want more. You feel, when I take more, I'll taste it. When I take more, I'll get of the flavor, but I don't really taste it. Yes. When you indulge in sexual pleasure, why do you want to repeat it? Because you think the next time I'll get it. The next time I'll get it. When you smell something, you don't really smell it. That's why you keep doing this. You keep doing this. You want to smell. Then you fake it. Okay, this is it. This is all I get. Okay, this is smell. This is amazing. This is great. You cannot really experience this. You don't really think. You want to think. You want to be in control. That is why you say, I want these thoughts to stop, but they don't stop. And you want to continue thinking about your childhood sweetheart, but something or the other comes up and that entire memory goes away. You want to hold on to it again. That is why you want to go back to your dreams. A yummy dream. You say, I want this dream again. But you cannot go back to it. Have you noticed? Because you cannot think. Because you cannot generate thoughts. The mirage, yes. So when you go into a desert, if you walked on hot sands, far away you can just see sand, 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 nothing, and the sun shining on the sand. So the heat on the sand, the radiating heat from the sand, reflects in the sunlight. The way it shines, it looks like it's water. And you naturally get very thirsty when you walk in a desert. Yeah, when you start moving towards it, it keeps moving away from you. The closer you move, the further it goes. You get there and there is nothing. Yes, that is why it is called a mirage. That's how this world is. You try to taste something, you really cannot taste it. You want to taste it. You want to smell something, you really cannot smell it. You want to smell it. You create an assumption, an idea. This is what the smell is. You really cannot smell it. That is why you can smell what you think is mogra or jasmine in the waking state. You can smell it also in the dream. Why? How? It's an illusion. It's an illusion that I have projected. Just like I project the dream tiger. Like that, it's an illusion that I have projected. And I have believed in that smell. I have not only just projected in the dream, I project the waking. It's an idea that I project. There is no smell out there. I cannot smell. That is why you struggle. Why do you keep eating? Why do you have this weird relationship with food? You go to the movies, you want to eat. You meet friends, you want to eat. You don't meet anybody, you want to eat. You're getting bored, you want to eat. Why do you have this weird kind of relationship, almost disastrous relationship with food? You feel the emptiness. Yes. You think you will get it. You think you will get it. You have this relationship with everything. That's why you run behind name, fame, money. I will get it. I will get it. One day I will get it. Why is it called bin pende ka lota? Why is the mind called a bottomless pot? What is the meaning of that? Who is the mind? Is mind separate from consciousness? What does it actually mean? Even if it has originated from consciousness, the craving of consciousness can never be satiated. That is why you have this weird vasanas towards the world, unending, ceaseless vasanas. You're in a very bad, broken relationship with somebody, but still you want to continue that relationship. Are you seeing this? You're still hoping for something. I will get some juice out of it. I will get something out of it. Do you see this? Where is this stemming from? That craving to be. And it can never be satiated. You know, you played hide and seek when you were a little kid. Yeah, okay, that's more interesting. It's playing hide and seek with itself. It's fooling itself. It knows my friend is hiding behind that tree. No, but it'll go everywhere. The kid will run here, run there, and then go in. If you fool yourself, how are you ever going to attain anything? You're not. Consciousness does not need to attain. That's all consciousness has to realize. Oh, I have to stop playing the game. I've been playing it forever and I forgot that I was playing a game. It's that simple. I am complete. Suppose the glass was full of water and the glass said, no, I am empty. I want more water. Is there room for more water? That which is already full, can it become more full? No. But if the glass was stubborn and adamant about it, no, I need more. I am not full. Can anything be done about it? What is the only solution? The glass has to realize that I am up to the brim. I am complete. There is no more room for anything. Oh, I have to just stop seeking. My search itself was a folly, was a mistake, was an error in my judgment. Dispassion comes later when consciousness realizes, oh, it was a folly, it was an error, pointless game. Now true dispassion comes towards the game. Oh, it's just a game.
Consciousness is not true consciousness. It's all.
So it created the two, no? It believes in the duality. There's no getting back. The glass does not have to become full. It is full. It has to just see it. Not even get back. Just see it. The moment it's, yeah, just realizing, just seeing is sufficient. The moment you see it, then there is this passion towards the world. Why will I play the game now? Now the game ends. Sometimes there's a glimpse, there are just glimpses of the truth. You don't want to see. That is the problem. Because you still feel that I will taste that fruit one day. One day I will get that pleasure. One day touch will satiate me. You still have that hope. That hope is what is your obstacle. That is stopping you from recognizing that the glass is full. The moment you take a step back, okay, let me see the truth. Let me accept it that I kept running. I could not satiate myself. I've done enough of running. Yeah. Not only in the material world, even on the spiritual world, in this on the spiritual path. This guru, that organization, that God, this idol, this church, that mosque, that temple, this priest, I've done it all. Now I recognize it's not happening. Let me give inner seeing a chance. When that happens, when you really earnestly sit down for just being, just seeing, yeah, in a moment, you get it. Happens in a moment. The problem is your attachment. You want that vasana. I will get it. Others didn't get it, but I will get it. That is the problem. So run a little more. You know how the little kid says to mama, no, mama, I want to play a little bit, little bit. So mama says, okay, play. I'm keeping an eye on you. The kid thinks that he's far away, mom cannot see, but she has her eye on him. Go, play. There is no other way. You will have to come back. It's a one-way street. Yeah. You will come back to Advaita Vedanta. There is no other way. Wait, have patience with your own self, with your own vasanas. You are stuck now. Do you realize it? You want that vasana also, and you want this also. Are you seeing this? This happening within you? You want both. Relieve yourself of that. Give yourself the freedom. Okay, let me just indulge in this vasana and let me prove it to myself. Do I really get joy from here? Is Ananda there? What is Ananda? Yes. For some people, Viveka needs to be sharpened. For some people, I know your Viveka is sharpened. I know you can see it. You need a little more courage to accept yes. Ashtavakra will tell Janaka, be a dhira, be courageous. You're not accepting it. You need courage to accept that, oh, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years of my life, I faked myself. I lied to myself. Ego doesn't want to listen to something like this. It'll say, okay, this is good for Sunday. Huh? Sunday. 1 hour on Sunday is good. After that, 6.5 days you give to me. I want to indulge in this material world vasana. I want to do that. Let me enjoy. And you will see this split within you. You'll be like, no, get out of that vasana. And again, it pulls you in. Again, this tug of war will go on for some time. Just be with it. That is where Ashtavakra will come in and tell him, be courageous, be a dhira, be courageous. You need courage to see that you are faking yourself. You need courage to acknowledge that I have been faking myself. You need courage to acknowledge that I cannot get pleasure from this because I cannot taste, I cannot smell, I cannot touch, I cannot hear, I cannot see. I cannot see. And that's why you're never satiated. How many ever beautiful sights you see, how much ever you've traveled the world, you'll never feel satiated. You want more, you want more. You cannot feel satiated. Yeah? But you have to realize it. That ego has to realize, yes, this is futile. It still feels, I will get some juice. I will get some juice. Yes. That needs to be nipped. And it'll happen. It has to happen. It'll happen. Yeah? From your side, you don't let go of your efforts. You continue. You work on your inner seeing. You work on experimenting on your own self, arriving at the truth again and again, proving it to the ego. See, this is false. This is an illusion. Don't stop doing that effort. You have to continuously apply Vivek. That is your job. After that, you leave it. Now it will happen on its own. Yeah, but I have to continuously keep seeing the truth and sifting the illusory perceptions, thoughts, feelings, sight, sound, smell, taste, touch, and sensations out from the truth of the witnessing awareness. To keep looking at that blank screen and know, oh, there is a screen beyond that picture that is attractive to me or repulsive to me. When you throw a bottle full of water into the ocean, then the ocean is inside the bottle and outside the bottle. Yeah, this bottle is containing the ocean. The ocean that is inside the bottle seems to be bound. Is it bound? It just seems to be bound by this bottle. Yeah. Similarly, the consciousness or the witness consciousness seems to be bound when you consider yourself body-mind. That is why on the Advaitam path, there is this illusion that there is a soul inside the body, and it is some white light, blue light, yellow light, whatever, different beliefs are there. That is the premature understanding. When you come to inner seeing, you see, no, I, the witnessing awareness, am everywhere. I am all pervading. In me, there is this projection of this waking state. This is the binocular through which I see this waking state. Aha. When this waking state ends, this binocular also fades away. I am still there. There is a new binocular called the dream character through which I witness the dream world, the dream state. That lasts for a little while. Then that also fades away. Yes, I am still there. Yes. So, what is superimposing on what? The entire waking state is superimposing on me the space of witnessing awareness. The entire dream state is superimposing on me the space of witnessing awareness. And the absence of both, that I interpret as darkness, absence, nothingness, all that is superimposing on me. I am not something, I am not nothing, I am beyond.
What is different between the deep sleep state and the witnessing consciousness?
There is no deep sleep state.
Right.
There is just a belief that there is nothing there. There is darkness. There is absence. When you considered yourself to be the body mind, you said, oh, I was not there.
But you said that it was superimposed on
Yes.
consciousness.
Yes.
So I thought there was a discrepancy between deep sleep.
No, the superimposition is an idea of superimposition. Okay. It's not real superimposition. Everything is an idea. This is all an idea. You think you exist. You think I exist.
Yeah.
This is all an idea. This is a gross thought. Yeah. So recognizing this in your own inner seeing is the next level of exercise for you. Yeah.
I've been thinking I've been realizing myself as consciousness as the underlying background of everything, and the waking and the dream state are superimposed on myself. But I don't superimpose, I don't feel, I feel like I am, like there's no discrepancy between me and the deep sleep. It's like, that's just the background.
Yes, that is just you. That is just you.
me.
Yes, it's just the idea that when I come out of the deep sleep state and I say, oh, there was nothing there, there was darkness there. The idea of darkness is opposed to the idea of light. That's how I superimpose the idea of darkness on me, the awareness.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just the idea, the belief that I was absent or there was darkness. So there is the primordial awareness, and then there is the witness consciousness.
And then there is the I.
No, the witness consciousness is the I.
Okay.
Okay?
Within the witness consciousness is the I.
So this witness consciousness has the freedom to forget itself, believe it is something. I am somebody. The moment it assumes the thought, I am someone, I am this or I am that, that is called the ego.
Right.
When there is no this and that, just the sense of I am, it is the pure witnessing.
Ramana described that as the real, the true I.
Correct. I.
I am that I am.
Yes.
And then the ego is
correct. Yes.
projected.
Yes. So the witness has that's exactly what we keep doing, no? When I take the stand back, what do? I drop the this and that. This and that is Ekta, this body, mind, person. I drop that idea and I just take the stand of the witness. Oh, yeah, I am the witness of this body, mind.
The mind stepping back is the self. And when it goes out and projects into the world, it's the ego.
When it assumes to be somebody, it is the ego.
Yeah.
That when it assumes to be this person or this thing or that thing, when it assumes to be something, that is the ego. When there is no this and that, it's the self or the witness consciousness. Yeah.
Are they the same? Are they sort of synonymous? Self and witness?
No, the pure self, the source.
Oh.
There is the pure
self. Is the absolute.
Yes. Self is the pure source.
Okay.
So there is the witnessing. If you remember, Ramana says, follow the I thought. Yes, at first the I thought will drop this and that. Keep following it. When you keep following it, you'll notice that the I is just dropped of all its this and that, and it's the naked I. If you remember, Ramana uses this. There is the naked eye. You follow the naked eye, and that also drops. That collapses. What does it collapse into? That is the self. Yeah. That is the self. That is the source. That is pure consciousness. And this is very experimental. You can do it and get there and recognize it. Oh, yes, this is the pure consciousness. Immediately the I comes up. It says, see, I recognized. Who said it? I recognized. The witness stage has also been passed. It is the ego that says, see, I get it. You see, the shift from the pure consciousness to the witness to the ego is it's so quick. Yeah, so you have to recognize that this happens and then recognize this collapse also. You don't have to follow it anymore. Now that you have understood following the I thought and seeing the I thought collapse into the source, yeah, now you can just go within and it collapses very easily.
But it's hard to stay there.
Yes.
Very hard.
That's okay. At least you recognize it. Good. Good job done. Pat yourself on the back. Good job done. Continue now. Now that you've got the glimpse of the truth, now it's easy to walk. If you had never seen the truth, and just because Ekta says so, I have to believe her. And now I keep continuing all my life on Ekta's saying. Does that work?
No.
How will it work? How long can it work? One day you're going to be disillusioned. Do you get it? It cannot work on Ekta's saying. I have to see it. When I see it, it becomes nishtha, conviction. This word will also come up. Nishtha. It's my conviction. It's not blind belief. It's not faith even. Nishtha, conviction.
So the superimposition is more applicable in the waking world.
Even the dream world is a superimposition.
Okay.
Even the darkness of deep sleep, the assumption that I have, oh, there's just darkness, there's nothing there. It's like saying it's the opposite of light. Yeah? So I am saying there is darkness. Yeah? That is also okay, a stepping stone till you start seeing. Then I take that nothingness away from you. Now I just leave you with, oh, it's beyond. Yeah, correct, it's beyond. That which gives birth to the idea of both something and nothing. It's beyond. If I am consciousness, then why? Why is it that I am not in control? I am the consciousness, I should be in control.
I'm viewing as a bubble in an ocean. So I only have that limited perspective. That's the reason.
I have assumed to be the bubble in the ocean. Because of my own assumption, I am limited. I limited myself. I say, okay, I'm going to play this role in this story. I have given that role to myself. I wear that costume, I go on stage, and I will say only those dialogues that I have set for that role, correct? So what did I do in the entire game? I limited myself. I chose to limit myself. Now, when I've chosen to limit myself, I've forgotten that I am consciousness. That is why I'm not in control. You can see it. You can recognize it. The moment I become Ekta and I take up the role of Ekta, then I want to be in control. I want things. I want this. When I take that step back as the witness, I recognize, oh, it's all me. I have to desire and it happens. Haven't you noticed this? Whatever you have in life has been born out of your desire. Even the negative things are born out of your fears. I don't want this. What is that? A desire. I want is a desire. I don't want is a desire. Both are desires. I didn't want it and I gave it so much attention, energy. I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't want it. It manifested. That's how I have the tiger in my dream chasing me. I don't want the tiger to chase me. I don't want it to chase me. That's all I'm thinking about. Yeah? Projection happens simultaneously with manifestation. So wake up from this game of superimposition. I am done with it. I have seen it enough. Now I'm going to just take that step back and let whatever has to happen, let it happen. Consciousness has a program. The program is Wherever the energy is concentrated, please manifest that. That is the code of the program. Program doesn't understand your German, your English, your Malayalam, your Telugu, your Tamil. No. The program understands wherever the energy is concentrated. Manifest that. You concentrate your energy on chocolate ice cream manifests. You concentrate your energy, I don't want to see this neighbor. I don't want to see this neighbor. I don't want to see this neighbor. Every morning you both leave for office at the same time.
See,
You manifested it. You manifested that situation. You said it so many times. I don't want to see this neighbor. He and you have to go via the same route to the same place. You are going to bump into. Yeah? Consciousness program does not understand your language, I want and I don't want. It sees the concentration of energy, the concentration of desire. Desire manifests. Simple. Is this clear? Yeah, otherwise, the program would be very complex if it had to understand all the languages of the world, no? I want and I don't want. Words don't matter. Energy matters. It's the same thing.
right.
It's like a force. It's like a centrifugal force. It does not understand your language. English, French, German, Polish. It doesn't understand language. It understands your energy, whatever you're concentrated towards. You have programmed yourself like that. You are consciousness. There is no other consciousness sitting out there that has programmed you. Why? Where is this question coming from? You still want only pleasure and you don't want pain. Are you seeing this? That is where this question is born of. Drop. You just see it. You can see it. You don't want to see it. You can see it. Everything in my life is a manifestation of my desire. My fears have manifested. My cravings have manifested. I can see them so clearly. Just see. I cannot tell these are your private fears and private desires. You can see it. You know what has manifested in your life. Courage. You just need courage. Yes, this is my fear. You need courage to acknowledge, yes, I created this. I created this.
It's scary to acknowledge it.
Yes, it's just scared to acknowledge it. Oh my God, I would never want that tiger to chase me. Please substitute tiger with dash, dash, dash. So your desire manifests. You see it. It is your own desire that manifests. You had the desire, oh, I started there, I want to continue here. You landed up here also.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it is your own desire manifesting. Now have the little courage. Pick up that little courage to see, yes, my fear also has manifested. My aversion has manifested. I don't want such a nasty thing to happen to me, but it has manifested. Have the courage. Out of my own fear, it has manifested. I didn't want it. I didn't want it so much that it manifested. Can you just take that step beyond and recognize that those desires and fears came up when I took the wrong stand that I am this body-mind person? Can I just take the stand of the witness and be okay with whatever is? Whatever is okay. It's okay. It's okay. So the first line is clear. Oh, we've only done one line if you've noticed. We have not gone to the second line yet. Yeah. So I'll do the second line. Ananda Paramananda Sabodhastvam Sukham Chara. You are bliss. You are supreme bliss. You are all-knowing. Bodha, all-knowing. Just by recognizing this truth, you will be happy. Lots of people just translate it as be happy. It means by recognizing this truth, only by seeing this, will you be happy. So which truth do I recognize? That I am that screen on which the waking state projects for some time. Then the dream state projects for some time. And then the darkness of deep sleep, the idea of nothingness, projects for a while and goes away. I am that screen. I know it all. Bodham, all knowing. I know the waking, I know the dreaming, and I know the deep sleep. Only by recognizing this in my inner seeing, not intellectualizing it, not memorizing it. And I recognize it in my Swapna Nidra Jnana Sadhana. Aha, I am beyond. I cannot be affected by it. You get another kind of power. I know this is just a game. Yeah? And I know that Ekta is the teacher in this game and is speaking, is explaining this. I am simply witnessing. I cannot speak. I cannot speak. And I cannot even know what she is going to speak. I know at the same time that you know. I know the actions that happen through this body, the same time the others see the action happen. This is all a projection of my desire. I am that screen, the consciousness that is projecting this waking state thought right now. Yeah? So it is one waking state thought, one single screen which moves. A dream state thought is one single screen thought that moves like a movie. It is all being projected by me. I am the projector. When I recognize this, I'm automatically happy. Yes, I'm not affected by the snake. I recognize it's only an illusion. It's just a thought, just a thought. That is the meaning of recognizing that it is an illusion. I just recognize the waking state as a thought. When I see this as a thought, a moving thought, then I recognize, oh, it is only an illusion. Yeah, I remove that snake from the rope. Witness is part of the mind. Chidakasha begins at the witness.
So as soon as the I am comes out, it is...
Yes, it's when you look in the mirror, there's that sense of I. Before even you say, I am Shailaja, there is the sense of I. That recognition itself is the birth of the mind, birth of the Chidakasha.
So the limitation begins there.
The limitation begins there. So I have imposed on myself to be already. The desire happened much before that.
The question arose because I'm trying to see why cannot I recognize myself? The I am recognizing itself every single time. So what is the limitation? Who can, what prevents me? So the limitation starts there.
Limitation starts there. Plus, it is lots of vasanas that are clouding. As the cloud starts thinning, you will not have so many dreams. You will come to a point where dreams will be gone. There will be just poof. Yeah, there is just going into the eye disappearing. The collapse will be very apparent, very clear. The arising of the eye will be very clear. The holding of the eye onto this and that will be very clear. This recognition will become very clear because there's thinning of the clouds of vasana. Right now, there are still vasanas. If not material level, there are still spiritual level vasanas. Yeah? Those of us who've been walking the path for a long time on Advaita picked up spiritual vasanas. Yeah, so we have lots of concepts, ideas, cravings on the spiritual path. Drop, 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 drop.
What is clearing the vasanas?
The recognition itself starts clearing the vasanas. There are two paths, yoga and bodh. These are two paths. Somebody who, a little child who's immature, cannot understand higher physics, higher mathematics. I teach ABCD to a child. Like that, spiritually, when you're immature, when you're a beginner, you are told, okay, at least close your eyes and look within. Okay, what do I close my eyes and do? Beginner. So you're given something. So at least 10 minutes you manage to close your eyes. Okay, I close the eyes and I say this mantra. And the mind will quieten down. You don't have to say Brahman, Brahman. Even if you say chocolate, chocolate for 10 minutes, your mind will quieten down. It's going to have the same effect. But you attributed it to saying, oh, I said Brahman. Yeah? That is the path of yoga. Yeah? You begin from that path. But then on that path, you get attached. Oh, now I'm attached to the word Brahman. Oh, and I did Brahman. Somebody else could not close their eyes and do Brahman, just the word. So they were given the rosary beads. Okay, now you turn the beads and say Brahman that many. Oh, that's easy. Okay, I can count 108 on this. This is easy. So then that person got attached to the rosary bead. Somebody else was given another rite or ritual to do. Okay, you cannot close your eyes. You can't count. It's too tough for you. Okay, at least pray. Think that God that was inside me, I'm inviting God outside and it is in this statue, in this idol. Now you pray to this God. Yeah? And seek forgiveness. Be grateful. And then it gets extrapolated to asking, you give me this, you give me that. So it went too much. Then that's where the attachment began. So everything that was created on the path of yoga for the spiritually naive individual became an attachment. At least he learned how to go within and be silent for some time. Yes, when he learns to be silent, when he recognizes the silence, now he's supposed to drop all these stepping stones. Just like when you climb up the ladder, you have to let go of that step and go up. But now you say, no, this ladder helped me. Now I'm not going to go. Oh, then you're not going to progress.
Those are the attachments.
Those are the spiritual attachments.
Spiritual attachment.
Yeah. So do you get this? Spiritual attachment can be my hindrance. Yes, yoga is the beginner level path. Now I come to bodh. What is bodh? Recognizing that I can see it directly. All I needed to do was have that inward facing attention. My attention was outside, no? Beautiful people, beautiful things, beautiful situations, then beautiful spiritual things, beautiful spiritual people, always outwards. This was called Bahirmukhi, outward turned. Yeah, till the time you're Bahirmukhi, only yoga works because you're so lost in the outward world. The moment you learn to be Antarmukhi, yes, the teacher sees, this person has learned to be Antarmukhi. This person has learned to be at peace with the stillness, with the silence. This is the right kind of person. Then the teacher takes him to the bodh. To go up, you have to let go of the lower steps.
What is the mechanism that makes the vasanas disappear? Is it, I mean, in Ramana's teaching, it's just abiding in the self.
Correct. That's it.
And that's it?
That's it.
Okay.
That is what I was saying is called inner seeing.
Yeah.
When I see, I am the witness consciousness. I just rest there and that's it. That is what Ramana calls abiding in the self. You don't have to do anything. Just see. The problem in seeing is the attachments. I don't want to see that Bahirmukhi tendency from the past is still pulling me. Something is pulling me. So I was telling her, maybe there are no material world attachments pulling. There are some spiritual world attachments. So those are pulling. Check and drop. It's time to go in. Time to go in. Simply seeing will take you there. Simply seeing.